The 2K Sports.
The sun setting over the busy metropolis of Houston, Texas. And that's where we're coming to you from tonight. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Now let's get a pregame report from Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who spoke moments ago with Doc Rivers.
Well, guys, you told me that today is all about setting the tone for the rest of the season.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And both these teams certainly chomping at the bit for tonight's game. Chris, this is a big one.
I love it. Two conference rivals looking to prove something. I mean, these are the games where you measure yourself.
Yes. Tip-off goes to Houston. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got DeRozan. Garrett Temple is out there at Bledsoe. Then there's Monroe. And it's Jefferson in at the 4 slot. There's the feed to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hernan Gomez. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
I mean, you're exactly right. And certainly, if you're not hustling on defense, that's a double whammy. The offense definitely couldn't recover from that.
Bledsoe with it. 26 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Well, and credit him for taking it right to the defense. He was drawing fouls all night.
That one goes in.
A bull in the china shop down low. Jefferson also has that soft shooting touch.
Leonard the pass to Holiday. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Holiday's got 5 now.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Jefferson down low. Working on Booker. Count it. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside Holiday. Feeds to Booker. There's the dish to Caldwell Pope. Booker with the screen for Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer, no good. And they're on the break. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Monroe. The shake. And the layup is good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
That defense was awful. That was just pathetic. He should not be that wide open right near the bucket.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. From deep, score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Jefferson. Out to DeRozan. Dishes it to Temple. He feeds it to Bledsoe. Here's Jefferson. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall. Jefferson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, they are on fire to start this one. 4 for 5 so far.
Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Booker with the screen for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Hernan Gomez. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bledsoe dishes to DeRozan.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Now, by this point, we all know the approach the Houston Rockets front office is taking to assemble a team. It's made for some great years for Houston, but they have yet to turn the corner.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And the pass to Hernan Gomez. Leonard with no one around. Off good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And for the approach of the Rockets, a lot of it is looking for shots that are of high value, namely threes and free throws.
Well, most importantly, the players have bought in and embraced the approach. Not many players will be against a high-powered offense that gets up and down the floor.
Holiday, he had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Rebounded by Greg Monroe. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And on the road, you're missing your freebies. How do you expect to come out of that scenario with the win? Well, he is now 4 of 5 from the field, already making a difference for his team on offense.
Here's the screen. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. Outside Jefferson. Outside DeRozan. Lets it fly. It's tipped. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Bledsoe kicks to Temple. Monroe, the pass to Bledsoe. The playoff picture becoming more clear as every day goes by. Chris, do you feel the 16 spots is the right amount of teams that should make the playoffs, make the postseason?
Yeah, I do. You can't have more than half. You can't have much more trying to make it to the playoffs. Listen, every team shouldn't make the playoffs. There's winners and there's losers. You have to deal with it. So, I feel like, yes, that number of 16 is right on the mark.
Well said. Well, it's no secret, Chris, that Mike D'Antoni is an offensive-minded coach.
Well, everywhere he's gone, offense has not been the problem for his team. He's long been regarded as the mastermind of one of the best offensive teams ever with the Suns. A lot of his assistants from those days are now head coaches in the league or in front offices.
He dishes it to Temple. Here's Jefferson, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And as prolific of a career as Jefferson has had, he may be most remembered for that monster trade, the one that sent Kevin Garnett from the Timberwolves to the Celtics back in 2007.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Houston. Both free throws good from Al Jefferson. Well, one reason why Al Jefferson has had so much success in the NBA, Chris, for so long is that his footwork is as sound as it gets.
And Jefferson isn't the tallest big man, but he plays taller than he is. A lot of this is just how he uses those legs to bump into defenders and buy some space. He is always in control, even while pivoting or doing spin moves in the post.
Holiday against Bledsoe. Lets it go from the wing. Holiday with another miss.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Oh, no, you're right. It's selfish on his part to attempt that. Should have passed it back out and tried to get a better look.
Jefferson, and he can't jam it through.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Booker, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
J.R. Smith's checked in for the Clippers. Bledsoe outside. Screen by Monroe. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Bledsoe.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Rejected by Monroe. Jefferson down low. Defended by Booker. And it's good for 2. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Oh, he has been an absolute terror this quarter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
Oh, one of those legendary moves in basketball, the exquisite finger roll in the face of the intense pressure.
Now here's DeRozan. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. He averages about 31.5 points a game. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. That's good from DeMar DeRozan. And the Rockets making a change here. He's off on the second. Rockets trail by 4. The feed now to Harris. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Here's Harrell. And another shot. That one misses. Good work defensively by Monroe. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Rockets.
And they love to spread the floor with shooting. A lot of three-point attempts, and that's been the league-wide direction, and this group has been no exception.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Ulis is checked in for Manu Ginobili. He hits both from the stripe. The Rockets trail. Ulis kicks to Leonard. Houston moving it around. Bledsoe against Harris. The wide open look here for Ulis. Off target with his 3.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
The NBA game, we know, a physical test. The best athletes in the world. Chris, a long 82-game season. It takes a lot of toughness. Who are some of the guys you think are some of the toughest in the game?
I mean, come on, look at Tony Allen. You know, he definitely gets physical. He likes to bang down low. Tristan Thompson, DeAndre Jordan, guys that kind of the offensive linemen of the team, doing a lot of the dirty work, getting no credit.
Great analogy. Hero. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. The Clippers, number 1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
That's good from Harrell. And so he hits both. Clippers leading by 6. Here's DeRozan. He's got 8. Screen by Jefferson. Smith dishes to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Harrell.
He's usually very dependable from that range, but the D got themselves in that play and got him off kilter.
Harris passes to Leonard.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Jefferson. He kicks it to Smith. Screen by Monroe. Smith dishes to DeRozan. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Tyler Ulis. The Clippers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Rockets trail by 6. Ulis kicks to Leonard. Feeds it to Harris. Stolen by Bledsoe. Shot from the low block. And stolen by Harrell. And here is Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Shoots. No good there. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Bledsoe outside. Outside Jefferson. Hits the jump hook. Jefferson's got 14 points.
I mean, on offense, he has been a constant force. You get him the ball, and there's a good chance he's going to knock that shot down.
There's a screen. Now, here's Ulis. He's covered closely. And the rejection by Monroe. Bledsoe kicks to Monroe. Now the dish to Smith. And stolen by Harris. And it's Houston on the break. Pushing it up. Rejected by Monroe. Bledsoe with it. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. The lead pushed to double digits. And now a 10-point Clipper lead.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Well, they came to play today. It's still too early, but they really have put their foot down on their opponent so far.
Good on the triple.
Oh, he's gotten off to a superb start by shooting the ball extremely well from the field.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Well, I also think, Greg, he wanted to give his guys a quick breather. They're expending a lot of energy. They're expending a lot of energy out there right now.
And the Clippers making a change here. Nene's checked in. Bledsoe kicks to Monroe. Stolen by Carter. Fires at the elbow. Again, Leonard missing.
Really surprised he clanked that one. He makes those on the regular.
Passes it to DeRozan. Nene outside. Bledsoe outside. Back to Nene. 5 on the clock. Elbow shot. No good from Bledsoe. Gets trailed by 7. Dishes it to Harris. Back to Carter. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Ulis. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Smith the pass to Bledsoe. Lets it go from the wing. Monroe. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers lead by 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And Clippers head coach Doc Rivers told us earlier he wants to embrace criticism and embrace lofty expectations.
Expectations are good. I try to remind my players and myself at times that all the criticism, all the stuff is really a compliment. It's really good for you. It means that people think you can be something.
Doc Rivers is really a master motivator, isn't he? I mean, it's almost jiu-jitsu, the way he takes something like criticism and turns it into a compliment.
And how could you not want to play for a guy like that? He's the ultimate player's coach and the kind of guy his players would do anything for.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Oh, yeah, great communication. The guys are quick and rotating help and playing with a lot of energy.
We've got Holiday. Harrell is Hernangomez out there with Caldwell Pope. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Hernangomez in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Ginobili dishes to Holiday. Clock at 6. That one doesn't go. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Monroe. And it's slammed in by Monroe.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ginobili against DeRozan. Holiday inside the line. Off the left rim and out.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, everybody goes through slumps. You can't let it get to him, though. Everyone makes mistakes on the floor. You just have to always be thinking about the next play.
Well, Chris, it didn't take long for you to get into broadcasting after your playing days ended. Was that something that you had always imagined doing after your career came to a close?
Yes and no. You know, I always wanted to be in basketball, and I still see myself in a management or an ownership position. But, you know, growing up and being a student of the game, you know, I listened to all the great voices growing up. You know, I listened to George Blaha. He used to do local Detroit Pistons TV, and all the radio guys. You know, Kevin, and I know you know, you're a very humble guy, but to guys like yourself, Dick Stockton, Marvin Albert, you know, so I've gotten the chance to just listen to the best of my study tape, and you know, definitely influenced by that. And so the biggest blessing about it is that, or the biggest help about it is that, you know, I've been put in a position where I get to work with some of the best guys that have ever done it, and you know, I just want to thank them for helping me get to a point where I feel comfortable, you know, talking about this game I love.
Well said.
Now, if you want to see one of the best perimeter defenders in the league, just keep your eyes on KCP. This guy sticks like glue to any guard at either position. He's incredibly frustrating to play against as you just can't lose him off the screen.
And with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Chris, it's not one thing that he does well on defense. It's everything.
Kevin, whenever he goes up against one of the top guards in this league, it's a thing of beauty. He either forces a lot of turnovers from them or makes them a volume shooter. He can have a lot of first-team all-defense honors when it's all said and done. The only thing is he may get caught up in that head game of trying to outscore his opponent, and your offense is your defense at times.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Caldwell Pope. He's getting around 16 points a game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Jefferson's checked in for Monroe. While the casual fan, sometimes sitting further away from the court, doesn't always hear all the talking that's going on between the players, among the players, Chris, on the floor. How important is that communication between teammates, among players on the same team on the floor?
Great question, Kevin. I mean, it's tremendously important. You know, let's just think about some plays. Over 60% of the plays in games are pick and roll plays. So when you think about that, the big man has to communicate to the guard, or he's going to get his head knocked off on every type screen. Also, the big fellas in the back of the defense, they're the ones that can see the floor and everything on the floor that's going on. So it's very important that they communicate from the back. Also, guards communicating the play calling, whether offensively or defensively. So communication is very important, and yeah, it's a lot of fun if you're a fan. If you can ever get a ticket down close, you know, hey, you'll hear some funny stuff out there.
Houston shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Booker against Smith. And Booker kicks to Holiday. Back to Booker. Caldwell Pope against DeRozan. It's stolen by Jefferson. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kawhi Leonard is a low-key superstar. He doesn't have 5 words to say to anybody. He said recently, "I'm not one of the guys in it for the fame. I'm here so I can take care of my family, take care of myself. I love the game of basketball, and as long as I can keep playing and try to get some more championships with the organization, I'll be happy. And that makes him a perfect fit with this franchise, Kevin.
All about the game, D.A. Thanks. Devin Harris is checked in for Houston. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Bledsoe passes to DeRozan. He feeds it to Nene. Nene, the screen. Bledsoe dishes to Jefferson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Al Jefferson has shown signs of decline in his game in the past few years. I doubt that we'll see him return as that 22-11 player that he had been for so long. Still, he is a great contributor in whatever minutes he gets for his team.
Both good from the line that time.
Timeout.
And Jefferson knows, Chris, that he's no longer the focal point of an offense and is taken to the transition.
Well, yeah, that's because years in this league are what matter, not your actual age. Jefferson was playing significant minutes as a 20-year-old, and a decade of banging on that block with the big fellas, that takes its toll.
Rockets trailed by 15. Moment here now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Drew Holiday. What's the news, David?
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. We're well into this season, and that is the last thing this team needed. And that's going to make things much harder for them down the road. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
You're right. We know he's a baller, a competitor, and he'll do everything within his power to return to the court as soon as possible.
Here's Hernan Gomez, defended by Jefferson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the... Contact right there. Rockets have gone 6 of 9 at the line. That free throw missing. Los Angeles making a switch here. Beverly's checked in, and he's good on the second. Clippers leading by 14. Inside, here's Jefferson. It's tipped. Now Harris. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
And if that doesn't get him fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Well, also a miscommunication on defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
Jefferson kicks to DeRozan. Jefferson passing to DeRozan, and he drops in the layup off the glass. DeRozan's got 12 in the game.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Oh, you asking me? The defense has been garbaggio. I've lost track. The D has been non-existent, and they've taken full advantage of it. Oh, man, his form seems rushed today, like he's trying to get rid of the ball as soon as he gets it. That's why barely anything is going in for him.
He shoots again. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Quite a few trips to the line in this one, and he's making them count, going 8 for 10 at the line so far.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Houston. Ulis comes in for Caldwell Pope. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Smith against Booker. Carter outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Hernan Gomez. Jefferson with some nice D.
His shot is not on target right now. He better figure this out fast.
Nene down low. Working on Booker. The shot by Nene. No good.
The defender stayed on him without fouling and did great work there.
Hernan Gomez passes to Carter. Another miss by Houston.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Nene. The Rockets pull it in. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Ulis dishes to Carter. Pass to Hernangomez. The shot comes out. Jefferson with some nice D.
Now, he doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
DeRozan. That's good.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Well, somebody needs to wake them up and tell them they need to put forth a much better effort on D if they want to get back in this one.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Chris, we know this. Patrick Beverley is known for his tough defense.
I wouldn't call him dirty, but Beverly definitely isn't shy about ruffling feathers or giving a little extra contact. He doesn't care what the crowd thinks. He cares what his teammates think. He'll get tangled up and try to throw you off of your game with punishing fouls, but so what? His work is he is one of the more feared defenders at the point guard position.
The Rockets making a switch here. Leonard's checked in, but they'll get another chance. Ulis kicks to Harris. And the pass to Booker. DeRozan brings the double team. Tries to snap the cold streak. Ulis can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 17. DeRozan passes to Jefferson. Nene with the screen on Carter. Here's DeRozan, and he finishes nicely on the layup. DeRozan's got 7 now in this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Houston moving the ball around. Good work there as it goes.
Timeout.
And the Clippers call time here.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Joakim Noah's checked in for Los Angeles. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Green. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a chance now to review the shot chart.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all 5 players know exactly where he is at all times. Because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
Free throw drops for Jeff Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Rockets trail by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Harris dishes to Leonard. From 12 feet out. Up again. It's good on the putback. Booker's got 8 points.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And Beverly kicks it to Noah. Nene up top. He's covered by Leonard. Smith for 3. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, shooting with a lot of confidence from deep. You have to get up on him.
Leonard, that's for 2. And the jumper is on the mark. He's got 11.
I mean, look, he's just an instinctive guy. Helping his teammates generate some offense comes naturally to him.
In the corner, Smith with it. Deflects the pass. Leonard with the steal. Carter kicks to Booker. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
He hasn't missed so far this quarter, and you can see why. His form is perfect, and he's taking high percentage shots.
Green against Carter. Nene, the screen. Green, the pass to Noah. Nene dishes to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Nene down low. He's covered by Leonard. 18 that time from Leonard. Rockets trail by 16. Carter with the 3. Green with the rebound. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. From long range or short, small forwards on this list have been on target for the past 10 games, leading their position in field goal percentage. Kawhi Leonard on top.
Obviously, looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He works very hard to get a lot of high-quality looks in close.
And we all know sometimes players can just fall in love and become satisfied as just being snipers from outside. Kudos to him for expanding his game and finding ways to finish inside as well.
Drew Holiday. He's checked in for Devin Harris. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's what happens when you have little to no communication defensively. He has the stroke to burn you from out there. Don't you see that?
And it's Green missing. Houston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
As soon as he made his drive to the bucket, the defense jumped right in and prevented him from finishing that one.
And Beverly kicks to Nene. Here's Green. Good work defensively by Carter.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And there's the call on Nene. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Rockets have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. 1:11 left now here in the second. And Beverly kicks to Green. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And how about the numbers here for Drew Holiday? Some impressive play from him over the last month. 15th in steals, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
Давай, постараюсь.
And the first one at the line is good.
Strong take to get the foul there after not getting it there in the first quarter.
So he gets them both. There's a minute left in the first half. Outside Leonard. And Booker kicks to Ulis. He dishes it to Holiday. Tries from 10. It's good. Holiday's got 7.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Noah the screen, and Beverly kicks to Green. Nene down low. Leonard's there. Beverly wide open. His three-pointers off the mark.
He could not have been more wide open. I'm sure he's kicking himself for missing out.
And it's Leonard missing.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
Well, that's just a stupendous effort by him right there. He stopped him dead in his tracks.
Free throw drops for Jeff Green. And Jeff Green drops them both. 19 seconds left now here in the second. Stolen by Beverly. Here's Smith. Second shot opportunity. Got a hand on it. Noah kicks to Green. Smith for 3. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Unbelievable poise. The shot clock nearing 0. Hits a monster 3 to extend the lead into the half.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Los Angeles on top, leading by 17. We'll be back shortly live.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, the first half was all about Al Jefferson. He had 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they're getting to the line more, and that usually comes down to wanting it more. Because once they had the lead, they kept pushing. They tightened the screws up, and they didn't let go.
That concludes our halftime presentation.
And as we return to Houston, Texas, a terrific look at the skyline here. The Toyota Center, part of that great landscape. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. What can you say? Al Jefferson, an impressive effort here today.
And he really just broke out the entire arsenal of post moves there in that first half.
Yeah, great activity in the painted area. Lots of energy. Looking to score almost every time he got the ball.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Clippers right now, Jefferson is out there with Monroe. Then there's Bledsoe. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Temple in at the 2 spot. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. Taking a look at Houston. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And of course, there's Los Angeles, 7.5 games behind.
And you know, Houston, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
They have really been terrific so far this year. No question there.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Houston. Pass to Hernan Gomez. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Another shot. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Monroe's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Rockets trailed by 17. And Holiday kicks to Leonard. Down low, Hernan Gomez.
Up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Holiday with the block. Out to DeRozan. To the inside. Here's Jefferson. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
It's the tremendous wingspan of Jefferson. His hands and reflexes make him extremely dangerous on the offensive glass.
Kicks it to Leonard. The shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Taken away by Holiday. And he makes good on the layup. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Bledsoe kicks to Monroe. Screen by Jefferson. DeRozan on the wing. And finished off by DeRozan.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his 5th foul.
Tough call there, but you have to be smart there. I mean, he now has 5 in this game.
Watson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And he has not been on his game here. He is forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
And some nice passing there by Houston. To the middle, here's Hernan Gomez, and the rejection by Monroe. And Temple kicks to DeRozan. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
That's what happens when you show great discipline like he has in his shot selection. Only taking the ones he feels he really can knock down.
They set the pick. Here's Caldwell Pope. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And Caldwell Pope is mostly known for his defense, but you know, Chris, he can light it up on offense if you give him a chance.
And that's the big thing, Kev, with KCP and his offensive game is that he is just so slippery. He can slip through hedges on screens to get to the basket. Any seam you give him, he'll find space and pull up for a shot or take it all the way.
Screen by Jefferson. Watson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Watson kicks to DeRozan. It's tipped. Right side, Leonard tries from 10. That's good on the jump shot. Leonard's got 15 points.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's DeRozan. Right side, Jefferson. Lets the 3 fly. Watson's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shot's good by Hernan Gomez.
Terrific rhythm on the bounce pass, making the conversion a little bit easier.
Clippers leading by 13. And there's the foul. It's on C.J. Watson. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Rockets making a switch here. Ginobili. Ginobili's checked in. Here's Leonard, and Jefferson sends it back.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Outside DeRozan. To the paint, here's Monroe. Whistle blows, but that's going to be a travel. You see a chart here for the shooting performance so far.
And looking at this shot chart, you can't help but feel that this entire team has played passively on offense. There has been little to nothing going on at the rim or in the paint for that matter. And when you don't attack the defense and put pressure on them down low, you're making life far too easy on them.
Here's Holiday, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Holiday's got 6 in the quarter. Monroe outside. The baseline J. Out to the right wing. Back to DeRozan. There's the pick. Monroe outside. The feed now to Temple. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
The lead now cut to single digits. And that's 15 points for Jrue Holiday.
He's been blazing hot to begin this half after looking utterly lost during the first. Nice turnaround.
Screen by Jefferson. Outside DeRozan. He kicks to Monroe. Feeds it to Temple. 6 to shoot. Here's Jefferson. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Jefferson's got 24 points.
The skill, the ingenuity. Jefferson dominating tonight the way we've seen for so many years.
And Holiday kicks to Leonard. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Temple. He's covered by Ginobili. And now the fast break. Ginobili with the ball. Drops in the layup for 2.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Clippers leading by 9. DeRozan passes to Monroe. Outside DeRozan. And Watson has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's DeRozan. The Rockets pull it in. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Clippers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Watson kicks to DeRozan, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Harrell, he's checked in for Houston. Harris comes in for Jrue Holiday. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Tipped away. Ginobili outside. Back to Harris. Outside Leonard. The 15-footer. Again, the Rockets score.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Los Angeles leading by 5. And Beverly kicks to Temple. Here's Monroe. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The free throw drops for Monroe. And so Greg Monroe nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Ginobili outside. Now the dish to Leonard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Rockets trail by 7. Here's Ginobili. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Beverly kicks to Monroe. Passes it to Temple. Clippers moving the ball around. Jefferson against Leonard. Pulls it up. And off the front iron. And in it goes. And it's now 26 points for Al Jefferson. Harris dishes to Leonard. To the inside. From deep. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 4 on the bucket from Harris.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Temple the pass to DeRozan. Nice move. And the shot no good, a bit short. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And he gets the bucket. And now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Screen by Monroe. And DeRozan kicks to Beverly. It's stolen by Harris. Leonard against Jefferson. Down low, Harris. Rejected by Monroe. Out to DeRozan. Dishes to Jefferson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's his first foul. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Houston. And then for the Clippers, Joakim Noah's checked in for Monroe. Nene comes in for Al Jefferson. And it's Green in for DeMar DeRozan. And the shot's good from Nene. Nene's got 5 points so far.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Leonard against Nene. Ginobili outside. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Patrick Beverly. Averaging about 3 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And I think he can play even better. I mean, sometimes it's tough to get into a rhythm with limited minutes, but he has got to find a way.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And so here is Houston. It's a 5-point game. Carter outside. He feeds it to Leonard. Three-pointer. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Leonard's got 24.
Well, this guy, his motor is always the same. No matter what the score of the game is, he always remains aggressive.
Nene with the screen on Leonard. Green kicks to Nene. Noah high post. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And the shot's good from Nene.
Heads up aggressive move. The smaller man on him takes him right to the rim.
Rockets trail by 4. Harris kicks to Leonard. And there's the call on Nene. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Booker comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Drew Holiday in for Harris. Booker with no one around. A 3-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Temple. From deep. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Holiday against Beverly. They get it again. Booker. And the layup falls. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Well, now this game is coming down to the wire, and rush plays like that show how much pressure the players out there really feel.
Now here's Here's Ginobili. He's guarded closely. They set the screen for the lead. And Drew Holiday with the three. Holiday's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Green kicks to Nene. And Nene slams it in. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Holiday. 20 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's Beverly. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Green. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the dude. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
Both free throws good from Green. 7 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Holiday. And that's not going to go. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Flip. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. The Rockets trail. Harrell is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Ginobili. Then it's Holiday. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
He's upset he missed on a chance to give them the lead, but even things.
And that is a huge call. That is not who they wanted to see headed to the bench with the outcome still in question.
And the Rockets making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Here's Nene. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They throw good. Nene. And both free throws good for Nene. The Rockets shooting the ball at 42%. Ginobili kicks to Leonard. Here's Ginobili. Outside Holiday. From outside the arc. Rebound by Monroe. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
When he has the ball in his hands in transition, he always finishes strong, just like he did there.
Leonard, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Holiday dishes to Leonard. Here's Hernan Gomez. Out left to the wing. And there's the pass to Leonard. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Down low, Holiday. And he banks in the layup. Holiday's got 15 points here in the second half.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Nene up top. He dishes it to Monroe.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The first free throw is good. That one misses. Rockets trail by 3. Ginobili gets a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Screen by Monroe. Here's Bledsoe.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Nene. Doesn't go for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. Hernan Gomez passes to Leonard. Here's Holiday. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Leonard with the steal. Inside, here's Holiday. The shot from the low post is good. And now a 4-point Houston lead.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
Bledsoe kicks to Temple. Back to Bledsoe. Here's the feed to Nene. Rosen dishes to Monroe. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
Well, that's just a stupendous effort by him right there. He stopped him dead in his tracks.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
And the Clippers call time here. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
He's just hitting everything out there. The defense looks utterly dumbfounded in terms of how to slow him down.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Garrett Temple. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He is not happy with the perimeter defense. He said, guys, our three-point line is too lax, and they're getting wide-open shots. Got to get over screens and get on top of them and get them off the line. We'll see if they get the message, guys.
Thank you, David. Carter, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. Leonard on the wing. To the inside. Stolen by Monroe. Here's DeRozan. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The first one falls. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Taken away by Nene. He's got a clear path. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Nene. Nene's got 3 assists tonight. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Carter against DeRozan, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Rockets with possession here. Hernan Gomez passes to Harrell, and the layup is good. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's DeRozan. Monroe with a screen on Carter. And DeRozan. Here we go.
Well, that was an awful screen. He didn't seem like he wanted to do it, and as a result, the set failed.
Carter outside. Over to the wing. A wide open look here for Holiday. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Right there. Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Man, he shines when it matters most. They love getting him the rock in key situations like that.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. There's the screen. Passes it to Hernan Gomez with the shot. Craig Monroe with the rebound. Monroe's got his 16th rebound on the night. Bledsoe kicks to Nene. Monroe right side. Outside DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. DeRozan's got 18 points just in the second half. Rockets trail. And Holiday kicks to Carter. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Booker, he's checked in for Harrell. And the second free throw, good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Bledsoe dishes to Nene. Knocked loose and stolen by Booker. Stolen by Monroe. Bledsoe and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe hits them both. Rockets trailed by 3. And Holiday kicks to Booker. Feeds it to Leonard. Booker with the screen for Leonard. Clock at 4. Another miss by Houston.
But these are just terrible shots he's attempted right now. No reason whatsoever for this kind of horseplay.
Smith, no good. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
He just lost where he was on the court. It ended up out of bounds there.
And the Clippers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. DeRozan passes to Bledsoe. Jefferson dishes to DeRozan. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. DeRozan's got 37. And Holiday kicks to Booker. Back to Holiday. Shoots. Misses off the right iron. Here now the Clippers. They're on a 16-5 run. For 3, Smith. A rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Outside Holiday sinks the triple. Holiday's got 29.
He's making shots from that area, and the D is not respecting his range. They better respect it now.
Bledsoe kicks to DeRozan. Smith outside. Jefferson against Booker. Shoots from 8. Again, Los Angeles.
And this is a guy who can adjust his shot through contact. Jefferson, very physical.
And Holiday kicks to Booker. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Rockets making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. On the wing, Booker, defended by Jefferson. Leonard kicks to Holiday. Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
That is phenomenal work down there in the thick of it. This is the kind of D you want to see from him every time down the court.
Here's Connaughton. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. The Clippers in the lead. Bledsoe with outside Jefferson. Back to Bledsoe. Rosen dishes to Monroe. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Oh, I love the anticipation on that play. Might have stolen it if he were there just about a half a step sooner.
Harrell, he's checked in for Houston. Jefferson kicks to DeRozan. And stolen by Harrell. To tie it up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Los Angeles. That free throw, no good. Garrett Temple is checked in for J.R. Smith. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Temple. DeRozan passes to Jefferson. Back to DeRozan. Kicks to Jefferson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. The dish to Temple. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Monroe. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Clippers lead by 3.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Holiday dishes to Booker. Hernangomez passes to Harrell. Count it. Good.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
And it's tied up. Up with that one. Clippers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Vince Carter, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Smith checked in for Garrett Temple.
When the score is close, you want this guy on the line.
Screen by Jefferson. Pulls up, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson. And so it's Houston with it. Dishes it to Carter. They set the screen. Out to Holiday for 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 4 assists in the game.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
They're taking any look they can get from there, just making it rain from the perimeter right now.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And here's Houston. They're on a 14-6 run. Leonard kicks to Booker. Leonard against DeRozan. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's the first, and that brings them within 2 here. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Holiday. There's a good screen. Outside Leonard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, that's a nice trip to the line. Maintaining focus and a tight battle so far.
Monroe with a screen on Leonard. Rosen dishes to Monroe. Yes!
That was massive.
Huge play there. You got to love this game.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
I like it. Aggressive. They're pounding it inside. Unwilling to settle for less.
Outside DeRozan. He kicks it to Smith. DeRozan against Leonard. Leonard with the steal. And it's the Rockets on the break. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2 one-possession game now.
Screen by Jefferson. Shoots off the screen. Back to Beverly. Out to Monroe. Here's Jefferson. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
What a huge gut check for a guy who used to be a prime-time go-to scorer. Big Al's not done yet, people.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're leading by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
It's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Smith. 3 from the inbound. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. It was up for grabs right until the final second.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Kawhi Leonard. It was a whole new ball game after that critical third quarter comeback, and he was the guy leading the charge.
There's a very short list of the league's best player, and Kawhi Sugar K Leonard name should be on it. Defensively, oh yeah, you heard it here first. He's the top guy. And offensively, guess what? Ding, ding, ding. Newsflash, he's right up there too. I'm really happy to see how far he's come. Love watching him dominate a game like this one. Sugar K Leonard, because his game is sweet.
Well, he just couldn't be stopped out there. Easily the best player on the court tonight.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sport.